It's almost time for another Saturday $200,000 guaranteed late pick 4 here at Aqueduct. The centerpiece of that pick 4 is the Red Smith, 1 mile and 3/8 on the turf, the last graded stake of the Aqueduct year, or the New York year, on the grass. We start out, however, rate number 6. In race number 6, 1 mile and 16th on the turf, I like the 1 Rock Eagle. I think he's finally found himself in a spot where he might just be better than these horses. The 3 Bullheaded Boy scares me for Todd Pletcher. I don't think he's quite as good as Rock Eagle, but he's a horse for Todd Pletcher in pretty good form. Coming off a better than usual dirt race, hopefully that'll turn to his better surface, the turf. 1 and 3 are my major players. I'm against the 6 Disco Partner. He's a talented horse, maybe the most talented horse in the race. But whether or not that means he's going to be talented 1 mile and a 16th is an entirely different question. I'm going to bet against him. 1-3 for me to start out this pick 4. Now, the Red Smith, a lot of horses can win this race. I honestly think any of the 5, 6, 7, and 9 can win the race. Kind of like Mr. Maybe for Chad Brown. I feel like he'll be overbet, but he has to be part of your play. A horse who improved dramatically when switched to Chad's barn. I believe you have to use Mr. Speaker, who ran just fine the Knickerbocker last time, a little bit against it from a dynamic standpoint. I think Iron Power is dangerous as a potential speed. Last time he was allowed to run along on the front end against this quality competition, he was very effective at Belmont Park. And the 6 Kagan, who I'm not a huge fan of, but his trainer Mark Casse upset this field last year, beating Big Blue Kitten. And Kagan is coming out of a very good effort in the Canadian International, showing he seems to be talented at any distance on the turf. I'm going to use all of the 5, 6, 7, and 9, an open mind, the Red Smith. Race number 8 at 6.5 furlongs, the only race scheduled for the dirt in this sequence. I believe the 9 is the horse to beat, a horse who has improved for trainer Gary Gullo. His last effort, arguably his best ever. A significantly better field in this one. He was involved in a very quick pace that fell apart. He survived that pace better than anybody. If he runs back to his last race, I believe Ogermeister may be better than these horses. And for some people, you might want to consider singling them. The 3, How About We, and even the 6, Adams Note, are long shots if you want to spend a little more money. I don't know how big a price How About We is, though Adams Note should be a price. I could use them on a bigger ticket, but Ogermeister's the one to beat in here. Race number 9 on the turf, if I've gone thin in a couple races, I can go deeper here. I'm going to use all of the 2 Balderdash, a long shot who I believe has a chance, the 5 Bank Float, a very logical horse, the 6 Sun Worshipper, as well as the 10 Mini Cosmo. Mini Cosmo's making just second start in the turf. His first start in the turf for Graham Motion, he had a 4-wide trip around the track down at Laurel. He drops into a claiming race for the first time. He is the horse to beat, but I want to be alive. The 2, 5, 6, 10 to close out the $200,000 guaranteed late pick 4 this Saturday at Aqueduct.